Yo, welcome back to Just for Kicks. I'm your boy Kicks, and we got an episode of Avatar. So, Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're on episode 4. Last episode, Aang and the gang went and visited Umeshu, and like, what can I say? The Fire Clan was out over here deceiving, but really it turned out the people of Umeshu and the Freedom Fighters was over here blowing things up to get their freedom. But I guess it was just a little bit misguided. So let's see what else happens at Umeshu and if Aang and the gang can figure things out. So without further ado, let's get this anime on.
Hello? Hello? Anybody there? There's been a mistake. The fires weren't my fault, and neither was the fight.
Save your voice. Earth Kingdom soldiers aren't particularly tolerant, even under the best of circumstances.
Well, they got that boy locked up.
They captured him too?
I hope not. With any luck, he's probably halfway back to his ship by now.
This is all his fault, Nia.
Now I'm trying to figure out, there's a whole lot going on. So now I'm over here thinking, is Zuko going to come back and save the Avatar and Uncle? Or is Aang and Aang's gang with Katara and Jokka, are they going to save both Uncle and the Avatar? Because that's going to be a huge mixture of things if they both get saved. And now it changes the dynamics of, do we really want to take the Avatar in, or do we team up with the Avatar? Remember, I'm still learning, so this is going to be exciting.
I doubt that.
What do you think will happen to us?
I don't know. But in my experience, the Earthbenders aren't exactly kind to their fallen foes.
Is it true? Were you working with the enemy?
Damn. Grilling them. Grilling them.
No,
Hey, it's like a girl who's always like, where are you seeing him? It's complicated. If it's complicated, that means it's real.
Yes. Teo, I was trying to protect you.
It's like the female goes, I was trying to not hurt your feelings. That's why I lied to you. That's why I lied to you.
And then they'd attack the city if I didn't cooperate.
Oh, man. Wow.
Is that what you call giving weapons to the enemy?
Weapons? No. No. Just minor designs. Nothing of any value in war.
anything can be turned into a weapon in the wrong hands.
That's big facts. That's, see, everybody, and this is like, goes back to like modern day gang war, if you think about it. They don't know why they hate each other, but the fact of the matter is, it's been happening generation after generation after generation. So because it's been happening generation after generation, they're like, I don't even know what started it, but it's in my blood not to like you. And so since it's in my blood not to like you, that's how I'm kicking it. But that's not always the case. It's definitely not always the case.
You know what it means to make hard choices? Your father had to leave your family to
And you bring that man father into it, that's cold.
in charge. We do what we must to survive.
That's not always the case.
Just enough to get by.
My father would have never done what you did.
Big facts. It's integrity, my boy.
I found him. Aang's in prison.
Is that saying? Aang's in prison. Who marching? The ants go marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah. Get your ass over here. There's Zuko in it. Yeah, Zuko about to go get his uncle, boy. Into the dark. 100 years ago.
Oh, hey, Bumi. How's training going? I'm doing all right with my forms, but shaping is hard. What are you talking about? Look at the sky bison. It's supposed to be a badger mole.
Guess it ain't a sky bison.
There's nothing like earthbending masonry. No seams. That's what makes their cities a wonder. Awe-inspiring palaces, gravity-defying towers, impenetrable prisons.
I like the parts of Omashu that aren't so depressing.
Big facts.
They always have their dark side.
Oh.
Pretty dark on all the sides these days.
That is facts if you think about it. Cities are like people. So if you go traveling, everybody wants to, tell about the good side, seeing the good side of the city, the exciting, the tourist traps, all of that. But they don't always want to talk about the dark side of the city. Just like people. How many people do we know in our modern day who wants to talk and boast about their dark side? But it's not until we dig deep into understanding their personalities do we get that dark side. Oh, I tell you.
What happened here happened the world over. That's what a century of war will do.
Started by the Fire Nation, and a war the Fire Nation could end.
If it were only that simple.
Ooh, we about to get a lesson.
Fire Lord sees things through only one lens. Victory or defeat. Nothing else matters.
Uncle should have been the king.
Not even the loved ones lost along the way.
Damn.
Why Zuko's so hot to catch me? So he can win this war? For his dad?
Zuko's victory lies not in winning the war,
But in pleasing his father.
life back.
You could show him this isn't the way. He'll listen to you. I mean, he owes you that much.
You sacrificed your freedom.
It is I who owe him
Oh, what happened? Do tell.
far more than I can ever repay.
Impossible.
Let me find out Zuko is really Uncle's son. And that, I ain't gonna go down that way.
Omashu's prison is deep in the heart of the mountain, surrounded by solid rock. The only way in or out is through the palace. I'm sorry. The Avatar is lost.
Wow.
Not leaving Aang.
So quick to give up.
Into the palace.
Not after today. I'm sorry, I can't.
What about the tunnels?
His dad's like, why you had to bring him up?
The secret tunnels, hidden under the mountain. It said that the founders of the city used them to meet without anyone knowing.
Fair
That was actually the concubine tunnels.
At least that was a lie too.
Yes, there are tunnels, but they're unstable. Those who go in never come out. If you believe the tales, vengeful spirits guard the passages.
So, not just secret tunnels, secret.
Haunted tunnels.
Even if I could figure out a way to get them through the tunnels, there's nothing I can do about the palace guards.
We'll worry about that. Just help us get inside.
You owe him that much, you traitor.
Where are you taking him?
To the pit.
The pit?
An Earth Kingdom labor camp for prisoners of war. No one who's been sent there has ever been heard from again.
Uncle know a lot, boy. Uncle knowledgeable.
You're not as lucky.
King wants to see him.
See the king.
Predictable story writing.
What is it?
It's my Fire Nation contact.
Tell him you'll meet him. Then go to the Earth Kingdom journals and let them know they can set a trap to round up these spies.
No. The Firebenders made it clear. Any resistance and they'll send everything they've got at us.
Let them come. The Avatar has returned to the world. It's time to stop hiding.
That son got some kahunas. Even if he in a wheelchair, he about to roll over the competition. Too much.
Pine bark, dried jasmine, scalding hot water, steep for 2 minutes.
Oh, I thought he was having a stroke.
Okay.
And you're wrong about him.
We witnessed the bending.
Wrong! He is not just an airbender.
He's the Avatar.
The master of all 4 elements. The savior of the world. He is the Avatar.
He is.
Very, very good at rock skipping.
That's not creepy at all.
Bumi?
Hello, Aang.
Bumi!
Oh, Booby, his old friend.
Importantly, how are you still alive? I'm still a child.
It's a long story.
Pine bark? What idiot told you to put pine bark?
You did. This must be dementia.
Throw him a feast.
It's nice that he has it. I hope he does right by the Avatar, since that's like an old friend that he used to visit. But I will say this though, it's awesome how they did the hair, the makeup, CGI. Because if you looked at how the king's appearance, now I don't know if I would have believed it. Because like if you think about it, if it was a century ago, this guy, the way the flashback looked back, this guy would have be at least 110, 112 years old. I would have made him a little bit more cripply and, elderly. This man looked like he's barely in his 70s. So the time lapse doesn't really match, but good hair and makeup though. Good makeup. It's smart. She's taking the element with her so she can bend the element while she's in the tunnel in case there's no water.
Jet,
You betrayed us.
Uh-oh.
betrayed you? I stopped you from killing innocent people.
Innocent? Spies, traitors, is that who you want to save?
Not everyone out there is the enemy.
If you stand
That's
against
when you're
us,
blind. You're the enemy. Wow. He's lost.
life may be simple in the South Pole. But here, you have to make hard decisions. That's what it means to fight a war.
And when you have a lot of death changes your mindset. A lot of death changes your mindset.
I thought you were on our side. On my side.
Jet, you've forgotten what you're fighting for. You told me to remember my mother, and I did. I remembered she never wanted bitterness to fill my heart.
Big
Now
facts.
I know you've ended up on the wrong side. You're not fighting for anything you love. You're fighting because of hate,
Big facts.
just like the Firebenders.
I am nothing
Nice reference.
but the Firebenders.
But you're doing the same. Katara said, don't touch me, bruh. Don't touch me, bruh. You need more power behind it, girl. Ooh, and she got winter? Oh, that's new. I did not know she could freeze.
Goodbye, Jet.
Look at the power you have. That's because of me.
That wasn't you. That was me.
Hey, girl, you better own it. But I didn't know she can freeze.
For your meal, I offer you two choices. Short ribs from Kangaroo Island. They practically jump into your mouth. And the other, seaweed stew. Heard it really helps with your complexion.
Dad jokes, I'm telling you.
I'll take the stew. I don't eat meat.
That's right, you don't.
Was this a test?
What? A test? No.
Oh, he doesn't believe that's Aang.
You always liked games, didn't you? So, frozen in an iceberg for 100 years, huh? That must have been nice.
No, it was a nightmare.
Ah, come on. How bad could it have been, huh? The world is on fire. People are dying, and you...
Oh, he has anger against Aang.
through it all.
All the airbenders were wiped out. And I wasn't there to help them.
Oh, those monks were always a bit flighty.
Oh.
Tragedy. And it might, which is why you need to let me go. So I can save the waterbenders.
Let us leave.
Bumi! This is important. Don't you care?
He's jagged.
Have you watched your whole world burn down around you? Let me tell you something, Avatar. You may be 100 years old, but you haven't lived for 100 years.
Big facts.
Not these 100 years.
Boomy turned.
Can't make me believe you've lost hope. Not you, Boomy.
Not the same Boomy. Every place got a hippies. Is it a trap? It might be a trap.
Yeah, that was all kinds of right. So what are you doing here?
What are we doing here? What are you doing here?
We're doing what we're doing.
We're doing it's so hippish.
Why are you doing it here?
Acoustics. Best in Omashu.
If these guys are okay being here, the tunnels probably aren't that bad.
Tunnels. Oh, no, these aren't the tunnels.
Uh-oh. They go somewhere wrong?
Are the tunnels.
That look like Pirates of the Caribbean style tunnels.
Yeah, I want to go in there.
We don't have a choice.
You always have a choice.
You should probably see this. It's a tale of two lovers. Oma and Shu met on top of the mountain that divided their two villages. They learned earthbending from the badger moles, becoming the first earthbenders.
They built elaborate tunnels so that they could meet secretly. But one day, Oma didn't come. She'd been killed in an attack, destroyed them all. But instead, she declared the war over, build a new city where they would live together in peace. The great city was named Omashu as a monument to their love.
So it's multiple cities.
Love is brightest in the dark. Remember that. Especially if you're going to go into the dark void from which no living...
When he says love is brighter in the dark, it's like when your love is tested, that's the truth and tribulations of that love, because you're now in the dark and it's the true test. And after that test, if it survived, that's the brightest point of it. Your boy is smart. Your boy is smart.
It'll be okay. There's nothing to be afraid of in there.
Right. There's no such thing as angry spirits.
Implement of earthbenders just for one old man. I'm flattered.
It's just a precaution. Many around these parts would be very interested to know that the famed Dragon of the West is in their midst. The Fire Nation general who laid siege to Ba Sing Se for 600 days.
Oh, wow. They remember him.
We can't let that happen, can we? Now, is there anything I can do to make your journey more comfortable?
I'm fine.
Ooh.
You sure? Come on, don't hesitate to speak up. It's a long ride to the pit.
About to put work in. He knows Zuko's coming for him.
Fire all over the north.
I don't have a choice. It's where I need to go.
A word of advice, the direct path is not always the best path.
That's true.
I should take the route that doesn't.
Oh, it was a trap.
You should be careful where you step.
Oh, wow. At least he knows enough to get himself out of it.
Bumi, what are you trying to prove?
Prove? Maybe I'm trying to show you there are no easy journeys for the Avatar. And maybe I just wanted a bite of rock candy.
Oh, there was a fork in the road.
I'm coming, Uncle.
I'm so happy Zuko decided to go after his uncle. I'm so happy to see that.
This way.
Up, here comes a fight.
The map says?
Map's unclear, but I got a hunch.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, a hunch, a feeling, an instinct.
At least he knows the market.
You see that? You're like,
Oh, wow.
what do you know? Love is brightest in the dark. Get it? It was a clue. You have to let it get dark so you can follow the light. That's how you find...
These things are everywhere.
I think it's going to test their love out.
Sokka, wait!
Katara, what is your problem?
My problem is you're not taking me seriously.
And that's the big thing about being the little sister.
I'm not a little girl anymore.
Yet you keep acting like one.
And you keep acting like you know everything when you couldn't even tell that a traitor was flat out lying to you.
Oh, wow.
Fell for a terrorist.
That's not what happened.
You should have never talked to him.
And here's the dark.
And you don't get to just ignore me.
I can't if you're being an idiot.
Dad put me in charge.
You're not Dad.
There it is. Truth hurts.
Guess we're not in Wolf Cove anymore, are we?
Gotta learn to trust each other.
Imagine if Gran could see us now.
We could go for some of her seal jerky.
Or noodles.
Seal jerky? Now it gave me an idea.
You really think so?
I don't know. Come on. We better get going.
So now they're gonna be able to see the light by trusting each other. Ooh. The amount of hate.
Firebenders don't need water, right?
You reap what you sow.
No, Ba Sing Se, the city had to ration fresh water after the first year of the siege. Being in the military, we got special privileges. My brother, though, he'd gather food and water from his platoon and give them to the children. He was on watch. The night you torched the eastern wall.
Oh, wow. Personal.
By the time we put the fires out, there was nothing left of him to bury. He was 19.
Oh.
All those lives lost.
Casualty of war.
Fighting. And Ba Sing Se still stands. Was it worth it?
He was under instructions.
I was a soldier. You were a butcher.
Be called a butcher. You know how many lives you gotta take?
You know, I can still smell smoke when I go to sleep at night. Never really goes away. Is that your pitiful way of saying you're sorry for what you did?
I
Damn.
wasn't talking about me.
Oh. It builds resentment, hatred.
Oh, it's true, isn't it? You have no humanity.
Wouldn't say that.
You know nothing of loss.
That was deep, but he's lost. Flashback.
Did he abandon the siege?
Yes, after his son was killed.
So, his son dies a hero and he'll be forever known as a coward.
Brother, take comfort in knowing that Lu Ten will forever be hailed as a champion of the Fire Nation.
Thank you, Osai.
His sacrifice will be enshrined in legend.
Why he wouldn't sacrifice his son for a war that's not up for him?
Uncle, what a great honor for you and for Lu Ten to die in the service of the Fire Nation.
Breeding second generations.
When my studies weren't going well and father was unhappy, Lu Ten gave me this. He'd won it for finishing first in his officer class. He said it should belong to someone destined to do great things. He gave me strength.
Uncle's gonna tell him to keep it.
Lu Ten never needed it because he was the strongest person I knew.
That's why he's so close to Zuko. Uncle dead inside. He done lost a child.
You're getting good at that.
Practice and some good instruction.
Yeah, from the scroll.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Jet, he helped me through some things. His family, just like us. He knows how those memories can hold you back. He got me to see that I'd only been thinking about how Mom died and not how she lived. Jet might have gone down the wrong path, but he was pushed that way. Just like Sai was.
You know, Sai told me I should be an engineer. That was my true calling.
You believe that?
I don't know. But it was nice to hear someone tell me I had something to offer the world. Besides my superior fighting skills.
Alright, where are we at?
What I said about you and Dad.
Forget it.
You led the tribe and protected us with nobody to help you. Dad never had to bear that kind of burden alone.
At least she can recognize that. He should feel appreciative of that. It's recognized.
Oh, that's not right.
Crystals were just crystals. Like I thought.
The walls are shifting.
We were here before, but this wall wasn't.
How is that possible?
It's not, unless the tunnels are changing.
A true test of whether or not you are prepared to be the Avatar.
Bumi. All these challenges, games, tests, none that make any sense.
Nothing has made sense in 100 years.
This isn't who you are. The Bumi I know is a fun-loving, happy kid who loves to skip.
War changes people.
About his friends. I believe that kid is still in there.
Very clever. It's all about games with you, isn't it, Avatar? Who cares about responsibility? Who cares about old...
Still blames him for being stuck in the iceberg.
More fun to goof off, am I right? Let's play one final game.
Bumi kind of scary.
As promised, one final game to play, Avatar.
You notice he keeps calling him by Avatar and not Aang, which is not his friendly name. Don't look like no century-old man, boy. Oh, it's the squirrel. Or the badger. Zuko about to make his move. Uncle's gonna stop him. Oh, they were fun to fight. Oh, don't tell me Uncle's gonna burn him. It's not in his being anymore.
We've all seen enough death.
But he hasn't.
That's what you get for showing an earthbender compassion. You're okay.
We have to leave now.
That was him saving him. That was definitely him saving him. But ripping that piece of earth out of his back, that might be turned into being detrimental. Oh, roadblock.
Katara, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
That is the key to unlocking it. Is that love bond.
Are we dead? Love is brightest in the dark. It wasn't about the crystals. That's not what guided Omashu through the mountain. It's blind. They don't navigate by sight, but by feeling.
Boom. Your boy is right.
Love is brightest in the dark.
Absolutely.
So they respond to love? How do you think they do with verbal commands? Excuse me, Mr. Badgermole? We'd really appreciate if you could show us the way to the palace.
So my question is, how does the structure of the mountain stay the same if these badger holes continuously create new ones? Isn't it just gonna eventually cave in on itself? Right? I don't know. Bumi out here.
Please, Bumi, you don't have to do this.
Oh, but
Is this where he learns how to bend earth?
some of us have to fight even when we don't want to. That's what it means to be in a war.
Bumi moving for an old cat.
You'd have known about that if you'd been around, but you weren't.
He's hurt.
You were the Avatar,
He's still hurt.
and you left us. In this world, you can't rely on anyone, especially your friends.
At least he's talented enough to bend air and deflect earth materials. Oh, he's gonna cave it in itself. Oh, shoot. Can he save himself?
Bumi, I can't hold both of them. Help me.
Let it fall.
Bumi, this isn't a game.
Yes, it is. One that requires you to make impossible choices.
Oh, wow.
Save this town or that? Who gets the last of the food scraps, the orphanage, or the soldiers? You have to make choices.
Oh, difficult choices.
After day, year after year, and that's just to save this one city. You have to save the whole world. Let it fall, Aang, and learn what it means to be the Avatar. No! Then the world is doomed.
He sacrificed himself.
Well, kid, you sure know how to bring the house down.
Cheater! You cheated!
He didn't. He had help.
On your own, so you didn't learn anything at all.
You were wrong. You can rely on your friends. And that's the only way I'm gonna save the world.
Big facts. Support system.
Remember this? I use it to call a friend.
Oh, he remembers it.
I wasn't here for the world. Or for you.
Oh, wow.
But I'm here now.
He's remembering.
Your Highness, we've called up the reinforcements.
And you doubled the guards on the walls?
Yes, Your Highness.
Good. Tell them I'll be there soon. Fire Nation forces are on the move. They'll be here by dawn, But we will be ready. Fortunately, a source tipped us off.
Sai?
Nice job, Sai.
To a network of spies in the city. Helped us round them up. It's time Omashu rejoined the war.
Hey, okay.
But I do have one more challenge for you.
It seems we are always getting on or off boats. Perhaps that is our lot in life, Prince Zuko.
It was deep. Maybe this just says stop trying to journey home. Enjoy the life that you have and the life that you've built.
Ah, good. It's not too late.
What are you doing here, Uncle? You want to come with me? I don't need a babysitter.
He doesn't want to be your babysitter.
How about a friend?
Big facts. I think it helps him replace his son that he lost.
My father made it very clear that I'm not to return until I find the Avatar.
He doesn't know nobody to come home to.
Everything I need is on this boat.
Big power.
Like I said, all the tea I need.
He wants to change Zuko's mind from being like his father. So this is a blessing that they're not together.
What is it, Zuko?
Nothing. Let's get you home.
Ah, he let Aang and the group go. Wow. What a powerful one. So we got the ending of how things ended at Omashu. And comes to find out Aang knows the king. And it was his young friend back when life was great, before Aang got frozen in the iceberg. But the one that stole the show was Zuko. Zuko chose his uncle over going after the Avatar, which could potentially send him home. And then you get the background of the uncle and Zuko's relationship. It's powerful. It's almost like his uncle replaced the love that Zuko had for his father and the wanting of approval. His uncle came in at a perfect time to kind of show him the ropes. He trained him. He showed him what was important. Old Zuko, if it wasn't for his uncle, would have and was banished and only had to go after the Avatar, would have went after the Avatar and would have said, bump this. But you can see how the uncle has formed Zuko to believe these things. I think the rest of this series is going to be huge, exciting. This episode was definitely exciting. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. Help with the algorithm. Let me know how I'm doing. And like always, we out here.